everyone. In my last video, we had discussed about the determination of partial molar properties. In my today's lecture, I am going to take one numerical problem based on partial molar property. So let's discuss. So the problem is the enthalpy of a binary liquid mixture containing components 1 and 2 at 298 Kelvin and 1 bar is given by. So 298 and 1 bar, we know that these are the standard temperature and pressure, and the relation for the enthalpy in terms of mole fraction of component 1 and 2 is given to us, which is H is equals to 400 x1 plus 600 x2 plus x1 x2 in bracket 40 x1 plus 4 x2, where H is equals to joule per mole. Determine, so first we need to find out the enthalpy of pure component, and second one partial molar enthalpy. So let's start. So we know this relationship which we have in my previous lecture. We had derived these two relations in terms of volume, and you can write the same relation for any extensive thermodynamic property. So you can write for the same relation for the enthalpy as well as for the Gibbs free energy. Okay, so the relation is partial molar property of component 1 is equal to H plus 1 minus x1 daba H by daba x1. H2 bar is equals to H minus x1 daba H by daba x1. So here I just replaced x2 by 1 minus x1 and daba x1 daba x2 by minus daba x1. Okay, so let's start this problem. So first H, the value of H is known, it is given to us. So first then we need to find out daba H upon daba x1. So differentiate given relation, given equation with respect to x1 and where x2 is constant. So let's start. So daba H by daba x1 is equals to 400 x1. The differentiation of x1 with respect to x1 is 1 plus 600 daba x2 upon daba x1 plus, here these are the, we consider these are the two terms, and here we apply to differentiate this we are applying the product rule. So x1 x2 we keep constant here, and then 40 x1, the differentiation of x1 with respect to x1 is 1, 4 daba x2 upon daba x1. Then this term is constant, 40 x1 plus 4 x2. Now we have x1 into x2, again we apply product rule to differentiate this. So x1 is constant, the differentiation of this is daba x2 by daba x1, and then plus x2 is constant and differentiation of x1 is 1. So now we know that for any binary solution we know that x1 plus x2 is equals to 1. So x2 is equals to 1 minus x1. So daba x2 is equals to minus daba x1. Therefore we have daba x2 upon daba x1 is equals to minus 1. So just replace all the values. So daba H by daba x1 is equals to 400. In place of daba x2 by daba x1 we can put a minus 1. So this is minus 600 plus x1 x2 is remain same, 40, again minus 4 plus 40 x1 plus 4 x2. Here it is x1 minus x1 plus x2. Now just rearrange this. So daba H by daba x1 is equal to, this is minus 200 plus 36 x1 x2. Okay, open the bracket. So this will be minus 40 x1 square minus 4 x1 x2 plus 40 x1 x2 plus 4 x2 square, minus 200 plus 36 plus 40, so 76 minus 4, 72 x1 x2 minus 40 x1 square plus 4x2 square. So this is the value of dabba h by dabba x1. Now we have all the values. So substitute all the values in this relation. So H1 bar, the partial molar property of component 1 is H is equals to 400 x1 plus 600 x2 plus x1 x2 40 x1 plus 4x2 plus 1 minus x1. In place of dabba h by dabba x1 we can substitute this 200 plus 72 x1 x2 minus 40 x1 square plus 4 x2 square. So just rearrange this. So 400 x1 plus, in place of here x2 we can substitute 1 minus x1, open the bracket. So this is, this is plus 40 x1 square x2 plus 4 x1 x2 square minus 200 plus 72 x1 x2 minus 40 x1 square plus 4 x2 square minus plus, so plus 200 x1 minus 72 x1 square x2 minus plus 40 x1 cube and then minus 4 x1 x2 square. Okay. Now 400 x1 plus 600 minus 600 x1 plus 40 x1 square 40 x1 square 40 x1 square. Anything else? Okay. So what we do, 40 x1 square 40 x1 square, so we just 41 is x1 take common, and then what we have x2 minus 1. Okay, then we have 4x1 plus x2, so these two cancel, and anything else, then we have minus 200. Okay, and we have plus 200 x1. Okay, and 4 x2 square plus 40 x1 cube, and then 72 x1 x2 is common from this to this, and then what we have 1 minus x1. So okay, so 400 x1 we cancel हो गया, 400 plus 200 600 x1 and 600 x1 is cancelled. Then 600 minus 200 is 400 plus x2 minus, so just take minus common here, 440 x1 square, this will become 1 minus x2 plus 4 x2 square plus 40 x1 cube, and this is 72 x1 x2, 1 minus x1 is x2, so this is 72 x1 x2 square. Then 400 minus this is x1, 41 x1 cube plus 4 x2 square plus 40 x1 cube plus 72 x1 x2 square. So 40 is cancelled again. Then 400, therefore the h1 bar is equals to, take common, plus 4 x2 square is common, so here it is 1 plus 18 x1. So this is the answer for this is the partial molar property of component 1, right? Now we need to find out the pure component enthalpy. So for the pure component enthalpy, we know that means pure means only component 1 is there, right? So 1 is there, that means the value of x1 is 1, and the value of x2 is 0. So to find out the pure component enthalpy, component 1 enthalpy, so what we do, we just substitute the value of x1 is 1 and x2 is 0 into this equation. Let's take this as the equation number 1. So into the equation number 1. So H1 is equals to 400 plus 4 into 0. So rest of the term is 0. So 400 joule per mole. So enthalpy of pure component 1 is 400 joule per mole. Similarly, you can find the partial molar property, the relation, something like that. And in the same way, you can find the relation for the partial molar enthalpy of component 2. And then to find out the enthalpy of pure component, what we do here for the second component, we substitute x2 is equals to 1 and x1 is equals to 0. That means only component 2 is present and the another component is 0. There is no other component present in the solution. So if you substitute these two values, then you can find out the value of H2, which is the enthalpy of pure component 2. Hope you understand this question. Please try to solve this question. Hopefully